So.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Andrew Hadfield with the Berkeley Public Safety Department. Here at Behind the Badge, we'd like to let you know what's been going on here in the city of Berkeley. We had our fire open house in the fall, which was a great event. Hundreds of residents were taught great safety tips. We had our jump house and rock wall and our chili cook-off. It was a great time for everybody, and we'd like to let you see a little bit of what happened there.
And when we think fire, we think water, and we're going to show a little lesson why with a flammable liquid, which is our simulated grease, water's a bad thing. And we'll show that by demonstration why fire and water don't always mix. Not only is it ineffective, but it'll spread the fire. As you saw, some of it splashed right out of the pan. Just that quick, the fire's out. With the new electric tools, all you do is push the button and turn them on. One and two. And there's, like I said, a single sprinkler head in there. The two rooms are furnished similarly with trash-picked items that you folks so generously left at your curbs for us to use. And the living room on the left does not have a sprinkler. We do have smoke detectors, but the living room on the right has the sprinkler. Until recently, you think of sprinklers only in commercial buildings, large commercial buildings like we have here in the city. Several of them have sprinkler systems. How quick is that one going?
$45. 50 seconds.
Okay, at this point, folks, it's only been 1 minute of elapsed time. So if you don't act fast when that smoke detector sounds, as you can see, especially in the one on the left, if you're upstairs, your time is limited now. The sprinkler head has not yet activated. It should do so shortly. And you can see the sprinkler head is activated in the one on the right. Okay, only 2 minutes of elapsed time.
Fire seems to be the theme of this show. We've had lots of fires here in Berkeley, which is a little above our normal. Sergeant Kelly's here to explain to you what's been going on recently and something important he's found at each of these fires.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Pete Kelly, Fire Marshal for the City of Berkeley.
Recently, we've seen a concerning trend where several house fires have occurred and there's been no warning from smoke detectors, either because they're not present or not functioning. This is a very concerning issue because most residential fire deaths occur in houses with non-functioning smoke detectors due to the batteries being either missing or dead. Please take the time to make sure that you have properly functioning smoke detectors on each level and each sleeping area of your home. Make smoke detectors a sound that you and your family can live with.
One of the biggest attractions at our fire open house are the Jaws of Life. Here's Sergeant Corey Miller to show you our new tools.
All right, today we're going to talk about our Jaws of Life. In the past, you've seen our Jaws of Life before. This originally is typically what the Jaws of Life looks like. It's called a spreader. This particular unit is about 68 pounds. We received this unit back in 1984, so it's got a considerable amount of wear and tear on it, and technology has since been upgraded. We received in 2010 a grant from the Assistance to Firefighters, and this grant is a federal grant that allows us to purchase equipment and upgrade our rescue equipment. Each tool runs the same as the old tools, except they run off of battery power. They have a self-contained hydraulic reservoir in there for the hydraulic fluid, no hoses. They have a battery operated similar to your personal tools at home, cordless drill. These run off of 25.2 volts versus a 19 or a 12 volt or 14 volt, whatever you may have. The principle is really the same. You plug your power in, and then you're ready to go. Some of the other unique features are they're a lot lighter. This particular tool is rated to be about 200% more efficient than this tool here. So they can do a lot more powerful lifting action and prying action compared to the old style. Comparison, this is 68 pounds to 46, 47 pounds. So it's a lot less fatigue on the firefighter while they're doing the rescue operation. We have a cutter, weighs the same amount. On-off switch, real simple to use. They open and close. The difference between the new style cutters and the old style cutters is, with the new style cutters, we're featuring vehicles this day and age that have hardened steels, let's say boron, different types of stuff in the pillars to help strengthen the passenger compartment to avoid injury to the passengers as well as the backseat occupants. So with that in mind, the old tools now we find aren't even able or have the ability to cut them metals to affect the rescue as we need to with the type of technology we have on the road. So every time the road technology increases, we as a fire department and public safety department have to increase our technology as well. Okay, getting back to the batteries, as I said before, they're a lithium-ion battery. They're 25.2 volts, very similar to your household tool. You notice the difference between lithium-ion and the Nikon battery packs is when you're running your drill at home or your screw gun, you're going to notice that it starts to fade slowly as the battery loses power, and eventually it just doesn't turn. With lithium-ion, it stays at peak performance, peak power, up until a certain point, and then stops. So you're going to know. Each battery has an indicator. We push the button, it'll tell us how many bars are full, how many are not. That way we know when we got to charge it. We're equipped with an onboard generator on our truck to recharge batteries if we had to. Each tool came with 2 batteries, so estimated we could probably do everything we need to do on a car with 1 battery, but we have backup batteries available. Now in the event that something happened with our batteries, we also have what they call a shoreline. You can see it's very similar, same exact style of a battery look, but it's hooked up to a shoreline cable, runs right off the power of our truck or any 110 volt outlet in a house or in a structure. So let's say we had a collapse situation that we actually had to do a rescue or a collapse in a building, something heavy fell on somebody. We can actually take these inside a structure, whether it's the 8th story of the Oxford Towers or to the basement of somebody's house on Robina. We have that availability without the hoses and cables.
Do your children know what to do if they see a stranger in their school? Here behind the badge, we'd like to show your kids what to do. As society changes, we have to adapt with it. School safety is important for everybody that lives in this community. And here at Berkeley Public Safety, we want to make sure that your kids are safe, whether at school or at home. We have some important stranger danger tips that we want you to watch. Make sure you teach your kids and come up with different things to make sure your kids know what to do if they encounter a stranger. Hey, did you see my dog?
No.
I lost my dog.
Hey, can you grab that door for me?
No way, you're a stranger.
Sorry.
Hey, you're a stranger. There's a stranger in the building.
Hey kids, come here. Check this out. I got this cool coin here. Check this out. Come here.
Danger!
Where are you going? Hey. Hey, your dad sent me to pick you up.
What's my password?
I don't know.
You're a stranger.
These are just a couple of the ways that strangers can try to attract your kids. Make sure that you teach your kids lots of ways to stay safe, whether at home or at school. With Eliana and Parker, I'm Sergeant Hadfield. As we can tell the weather's starting to warm up, we know that means our 5th annual golf outing here at Berkeley Public Safety. This year, we'll be sponsoring our Lids for Kids, Fire Open House, and our newly formed Honor Guard. If you have questions or like to golf, please contact us at behindthatbadge@berkeleymich.net. Golf is open to the first 144 golfers, and we also need sponsors. If you're interested, make sure to contact us by May 1st. We'd like to thank you for watching our show. We hope you've had a great time and have learned some great fire safety tips in regards to our jaws of life, what we do at our fire open house, and how smoke detectors save lives. Make sure your kids know what to do if they see a stranger anywhere, especially inside their school. From Behind the Badge, I'm Sergeant Hadfield.